Okay. Grand Rising, good morning. We made it to day 8, okay? Yesterday we were talking about on January 7th about money and success. So today, on January 8th, we're talking about occupying your niche. So, as a child growing up in Madras, India in the late 1950s, V.S. Ramachandran knew he was different. In his loneliness, he would often wander along the beach, and soon he became fascinated by the incredible variety of seashells that washed up onto the shore. He began to collect them and study the subject in detail. Soon he was drawn to the strangest varieties of seashells, such as the xenophore, an organism that collects discarded shells and uses them for camouflage in a way. He was like the xenophore, an anomaly. In nature, these anomalies often serve a larger evolutionary purpose. They can lead to the occupation of new ecological niches, offering a greater chance of survival. Over the years, he transferred this boyhood interest into other subjects: human anatomical abnormalities, peculiar phenomena in chemistry, and so on. He went to medical school and then became a professor in visual psychology at the University of California at San Diego. He became intrigued by the phenomenon of phantom limbs, people who had had a arm or leg amputated and yet still feel a paralyzing pain in the missing limb. He proceeded to conduct experiments on phantom limb subjects. These experiments led to some exciting discoveries about the brain itself, as well as a novel way to relieve such patients of their pain. Studying anomalous neurological disorders would be the subject to which he would devote the rest of his life. It was as if he had come full circle to the days of collecting the rarest forms of seashells. So, the daily law for today, y'all: embrace your strangeness. Identify what makes you different, fuse those things together, and become an anomaly. So, this comes from Mastery 1: Discover Your Calling, the Life's Task. Now, if y'all like this, if you like having all this motivation, all this good stuff right there, and you want to see more of it, like, subscribe, share it, shoot. If you know someone who needs to hear it, go ahead, pass it their way, all right, y'all? So, stay tuned and be ready for tomorrow. Day 9, baby.